Ask yourself, is Joe Biden ready to lead this country? Could he find his car in a three-tiered parking garage? Could he navigate a salad bar? And by the way, what exactly is his position on the coronavirus pandemic? Those are the mysteries Democrats now face. Biden has been virtually invisible for the last month. That's not an accident. Joe Biden on camera means more moments like this.
This pandemic. The pandemic is that the president has no intercourse whatsoever with the rest of the world on dealing with these things. We led, like Barack Obama led in the in the pandemic that occurred when we were in office. It was kept in Africa. We organized the world. We put things together. What's happening? We're not organizing, and we don't organize the world. Who organizes it? Who organizes it? And so there's so much, I think. Anyway, look, one more question here. Is it too late to address the climate change in a meaningful way?
America are women. And 1 out of 3 jobs held by women in our country has been classified as essential. So this is an issue that affects all of us, young and old, every.
Consequently, your employers and your government should be doing everything they can to ensure that you receive the protections, accommodations, and benefits that you need and deserve. We couldn't get through this crisis without you, and that's not an exaggeration. It's true.
And we have 5, now 6 grandchildren. We just had a new baby, little boy. But the 5 girls, and 4 girls and 1 boy, 2 of them live about 3/4 of a mile away.
And they'd say to you, take my shotgun. I said, I have 3, I now have 5 because my son died and I have 3 of his. I have 5 shotguns. We provide efficiency for appliances. That saves billions of gallons of gasoline. I mean, billions of, I think it's $2.3 billion worth of, $500 billion in savings and 2-point-something billion metric tons of CO2 going in the air. We can put every one of them in school, cutting in half the cost of a 4-year education. They go to school from a middle class or upper middle class, and having heard, the estimates are as many as 4 million more words spoken. 1787, the United States Constitution. That was a time in the early and 60s where it was drop out, go to Haight-Ashbury. I got out of school that when Bobby Kennedy and Dr. King had been assassinated in the 70s, when I got engaged. Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth, $1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 billion. It's hard to even say it, it's so much. And by the way, it's cost a lot of money. It cost about $740 billion over 10 years. We can do it, and it's going to take billions of dollars to do it, and we can afford to do it. We can't afford not to do it. I propose, and I'm going to digress slightly. We're in a situation. The president asked me to head up a cancer moonshot. I ran what they call the moonshot, dealing with cancer, and something after that set up the Biden Cancer Initiative. And here's the point. So have a mechanism to control drug prices. You know, we're no longer using chemical-based things. All this thing we're dealing with, cancers and other issues relating to the immune system are bio-oriented. Avoid having an excuse to walk by the dealer and say, no, I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.